Hi, hi, hi. How you guys are doing? If you comment below, comment below. Let me know you here.
Confirm exactly what I'm talking about. Give us the context on how you how
No,
I
you no, you actually tell us why did you address Corey Miners about Mac?
Hi, hi, hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for stopping by. I just wanted to just come on and say some things for um for a few minutes. So thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for your prayers, most definitely for my family, my mother. She had been in the hospital for almost 2 weeks. So I've been like sitting with her, talking with her, and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing too as well. And like I said, my next video is gonna, not take one day to do, but I have to do a little research on it. And so after that, then I'll be able to post a video or two, um, but not right now. I kind of like took a little break because of my mom, um, but it doesn't have me in a place where I'm depressed or anything like that. Now, I'm a strong person, right? But I think it's normal for me to cry, because that's my mom. When you so used to just seeing your mom up and about it and driving and doing all kinds of things for herself. So then all of a sudden, boom, she's not able to do all those things anymore. So that's kind of like hard for us to grasp, but we know life, it happens. Yeah, it happens. So anyway, so I will be coming on pretty soon. You'll see my live up and about it. And but I'll be coming live most definitely about polite. Most definitely about polite. And that'll be Sunday. I may add some more content in there as well. But and let me know if you like my new picture, my new profile pic and all of that. Let me know if you like it or not. If you don't like it, let me know. And I'll see if I can just, fix it or whatever. 'Cause I know some people don't like the certain things, on certain, spiritual channels. But just let me know. Kind of spruce it up a little bit. But um but anyway, so I did get a lot of comments towards the Saiko situation and also Bishop Whitehead as well too. Hi Oakley. I ain't seen you in a oh my volume. Hold on. Oh, my volume is cut out. Let me see if my internet is fixed. Hold on. There's somehow started, breaking up your sounds and stuff. And so, okay, you can hear it now. Oh, because I know some of my videos are like that, but it is what it is. But yeah. But sometimes I can have the internet and I can have the my Wi-Fi on at the same time, so I had to cut one off. So I did cut the Wi-Fi off and just kept my data on my phone. But how you guys are doing? I appreciate you guys coming through. I will be on Sunday, probably Sunday morning, not at night. So I will be on. Oh, okay. The man talk. What man was talking? Oh, you talking about the video. You talking about the video I was playing in the beginning. I had cut that off. Yeah, I put that on, but then I just turned it off. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just coming on just telling you guys like, hey, I'm still here, and stuff like that. So I've been really kind of busy and taking care of some things, and then with my mom, she had been in the hospital almost 2 weeks. So, well, actually 2 weeks. Be exact. She's also in the hospital on her birthday. And so we all went, well, not all went, but not together, but I went there and wished her a happy birthday and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yep. So, I would be doing new content and stuff. So it'll be a little different. Some of my videos are hidden on my channel, so all the videos are not there. So some of them are hidden. So, and then when you hide videos on YouTube, YouTube take away your views on the side. So if you look and see that I have like maybe 600,000 or 500,000 or something like that, like why haven't I got to that point? Because I hide all my videos. Some of my videos are hidden. So it'll take away your views. Once you hide the video, your views are gone on the side. So if you look at the about channel, so some of my videos are hidden. And some of them I did delete from my channel. Yep, I deleted them. So that's that. And then one of my videos, they said that one of my videos have Drake in it, and I don't even play no Drake, and that's not even Drake in my video. I was like, what? That's not Drake at all, period. And so they muted that part. I was like, what? That's crazy. That's not even Drake. So anyway, it is what it is. I still had it coming up. So I did a video. My last two videos was on a YouTuber called Testimony. I did a video on him as well, and um, I received some comments or whatever, but I didn't see nobody saying I shouldn't have said that or whatever. Only person said something was Saiko, but that's normal for him to accept that type of abuse and mistreatment. That's normal for him. So we already know what type of guy he is anyway, but that's normal for him. But I hope and pray that he repents because, like I say, I play around on YouTube. I do, But name calling, that is like, no, I'm not going to go there because that was another guy. He actually tried to commit suicide or whatever. I wouldn't even like go back and forth with him because telling, I could say something that may strike a nerve or remind him of his trauma. He could really literally commit suicide after I'm done with him. So I didn't even go there. I just let him say whatever he wanted to say, and I just left it alone. I didn't even entertain him anymore because, you know, it just all that name calling and stuff like that. We just have to be careful what we say about people, especially if you that type of person got post traumatic stress syndrome or something like that, PTSD or whatever. Just be careful. Talking about people, calling people names, you're gonna get a response back. That's the type of response you're gonna get. Whatever you give out, you're gonna get it back, maybe even a little harder. So we had to be very careful of that. So just be very careful because, you know, because people don't understand. They be giving out, so they think I'm supposed to take it because I'm black or because I'm a woman. I'm supposed to take that type of mistreatment or abuse from any man. No, I'm not gonna do that. That is very, very toxic for me to even receive and to take with how I live my day. I can't no longer receive any toxic information, toxic words, or anything that will alter my life or my direction or my mindset. I can't allow that to happen. So I have to come against that because you're not. You look. I'm a woman. I don't have no one to protect me but God and only God. If God showing me how to protect myself, I'm going to use everything He have given me to protect myself against these wolves, against all these words. And when He say, whatever you say towards someone, it will come back to you, right? So I'm gonna tell you about this situation that happened in my life, right? There was this lady, right? A young lady. I was young at the time, and this lady said some mean things to me. And this lady actually used to stay with me, right? And we supposed to be friends. But I didn't know we wasn't friends, right? Until she said one day something happened. I don't know what happened. I can't remember what happened that brought on this harsh conversation between us or what will cause her to say such, but I can't remember. But if I remember, I'll tell you guys. I'll finish the story. But I remember clear as day, she was with someone in a car. And I was standing on the sidewalk in this apartment complex. She pulls up and she says, I'm glad that happened to you. This is what she said. I'm glad that happened to you. I said, whatsoever you want to happen to me is going to happen to you. I had a stick in my hand, you guys. I had a wooden stick in my hand. And I was standing on the sidewalk and I didn't know she was coming or pulling up. I didn't have no beef with her. Somehow she started having beef with me for some reason. I don't know, but she used to spend the night with me and stuff like that. I can't remember what it was about. Can't remember what it was about. But I remember it. But I do remember that day when she pulled up because the reason why I remember that day because it was so odd for her to just pull up, like, and just say something like that to me after I let her stay with me. And I didn't, I have a heart to just really, like dominate her or just cuss her out or say bad things to her, even though whatever happened. So she said, I'm glad it happened to you. She just pulled up and just started talking her trash. I'm glad it happened to you or whatever, right? And so I had the stick in my hand and I tapped the ground. I tapped the ground so hard. I said, whatever you want to happen to me, gonna happen to you. And I mean, the way I said it, it was just like, it just came out of my mouth. And so days went by. I didn't hear anything from her or anything like that. I think she came to my job
out of the blue. Like it had to been like a year after that or something like that. And so I looked at her, and so the same thing that she wanted to happen to me, and she laughed at me about, it happened to her. So, and I said it to her, and I know we don't supposed to be mean or whatever, but I wasn't being mean. It just came out that way. And it just came because I didn't have no ill will. When I said it, I still didn't have no ill will towards her. But I just hit the ground with the stick, and then all of a sudden I said what I said. And that thing, you know, she was in the same position she wanted me to be in, but worse. But worse. I did not know she envied me that much. I had no clue she envied me. And she used to be up under my roof and everything. But my point is, we have to be careful what we say to people. We got to be very careful what we say to people. And I'm not the one, and I'm just going to be honest, I'm not the one to be beat up on with words, with your fists, with your whatever you got, is whatever you feel like that you can harm me with. I'm not the one. I'm not a slave. I'm not a punching bag, or I'm not that toxic person. That's not me. So that's not who I was created to be. Period. So we just have to be careful what we say to people, because what you say to somebody gonna come back to you 100-fold. We got to be careful. And the reason why I had to fight against that, because people don't understand what people go through after being called certain names. Some people don't come from that and can't come from that. So I have to fight against it. When I feel like it's going to cause some type of mental breakdown or anything in my life, I have to come against that. I got to come against it, because we don't have time today to be allowing people to belittle us as a people. That's just no, we don't have time for that. We've been through too much trauma, too much, to keep allowing people to disrespect us as a people, as women at that. I don't know where these set of men come from, but they most definitely didn't come from the Lord. These men did not come from the Lord. How can you disrespect a queen? You did. I mean, really. And then they say, but you're not a queen. That's what they say. So I don't have to respect you. You have to respect me, period, because I'm God's creation. I belong to God. If you respect a dog more than me, then you are the beast. That's just number one. If you respect a dog more better than me, you are a beast. And I'm just gonna put it to you, because any man that comes on my platform that disrespects me, you are a beast. Any man, you are a beast. You were not created to disrespect a woman. The woman is the first teacher, so it is what it is. So it is what it is. I'm just not going to tolerate it. And so I mentioned that to a couple of people, just a couple, like I said, not that many, but to those that looked at the video, there could be many right there, but that was like, what would fit him to even say that about you? And I didn't allow him to do it. That's just in him to do it. It's in him to speak to me in that way. That's how he was born. The Bible say they were born liars. That's what the Bible say. This ain't nothing I said. The Bible say they were born liars. And so after he said that to me, let me tell you guys, I'm gonna be open with you guys and tell you how I feel about this. I never in my life went around hating the next man because of what the last man did to me, right? Or said to me, or hate someone because that friendship relationship didn't work. I don't carry on emotions like that. I understand that that person did what they did. But after that happened to me, and when he just kept being disrespectful, I said, you know what? At this point right now, some men just snakes. At this point, that's the way I felt. That's the way I felt, like men are snakes. Men are snakes. It's like the fight. We have to fight every day as women. Fight every day as women to get a man to respect us, get them to, like, hey, this is who I am. Get them to notice who we are. It's getting very distasteful. This is toxic. This so I was like, what's going on here? Why are women being overlooked by some men, and it's like they just say anything to us? It don't even matter. They just disrespect us like we ain't nowhere around, like we was here just to serve them, and that's it. But Satan was after the woman. And I kept meditating on it because it's trouble. This is troubling. This is very troubling how women have to keep going through this over and over again with preachers, the men of the world. We gotta keep going through this. The way they talk to us, the way they telling us we can't even testify of the goodness of Jesus. We can't even minister. We can't even tell them nothing. We can't do nothing. It's sad. It's hard. It's getting horrible. So I'm like, okay, Satan deceived a woman. Okay, we get it. But Adam was deceived too, so they can go ahead and fly with that all they want with the New Testament. Adam was deceived too, but the New Testament says that he wasn't deceived. So I said, and I kept saying, because he get deceived, he's deceived in this time, like men do get deceived. So I'm like, okay, but the Bible said that Eve was the one deceived and not Adam. So I was like, well, if Eve was deceived, what was Adam? And why was it so important for Satan to deceive the woman? Was she just the weakest link? Or was she stronger? Or was she more powerful? The enemy never comes to the ones that really the weakest, to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. The devil always comes to the ones that are strongest in the household. So the fight is with those that carry the power of God, those that are called, and those that are the strongest. I'm not saying she's stronger than a man, but I'm just saying, what is it with Eve that he had to attack her? There was something inside of her that he had to say, okay, I gotta tempt the woman. There had to been something in her that was so great that he had to tempt the woman. But remember, Adam wasn't deceived. So something ain't right. Something ain't right with this picture. Because Adam sat up there and blamed it on the woman, and he did all kinds of crazy stuff. Just did some crazy stuff, so instead of taking accountability, But I think it's very troubling how ministers treat certain women. Certain ministers treat women. It's very troubling. It's so troubling. So my thing is this. I did say what I said in my video, and I meant every word that I said. I do. I meant every word that I said, because no one is not going to keep on saying things about me when you don't even know me. You're not going to call me a cackling hen gossiping hen when you don't even know me. My circle is very small, right? My life is occupied fully. There's no room for me to even gossip, period. When I do this channel, I get on here, I do content. I report what's out there in public spaces. That's not gossiping. Okay? I don't sit on the phone all night talking about these ministers to no one. Period. I don't sit on the phone and do that. I don't, no. Once I get through doing my content, that's it. Nobody came and talked to me about Jamila. All the videos I did, nobody came to me and was like, Jamila did this and did that, because I'm not going to invite that in my life. Once I do content, y'all run with it, put it in the comments or something like that. But calling me, we gossip about Jamila, I don't know her. And I'm not going to gossip about her, because I take what I said about her in these videos serious. So we had our fun. We did what we said what we said, but I'm not going to do that. Because content is content. We do what we do on here. But I'm not going to allow you to just keep calling me a hen or anything like that. I just cannot allow it and keep allowing it from nobody's husband at all, period. From calling me a fool and all this stuff here like it's okay. Like it's all right. No, it ain't all right. Period. So, if push come to shove, and I have to talk about that crew again, I will. But at this point, I don't care what happens to testimony. I don't care if his feelings hurt. I don't care, because he didn't care about calling me a hen, and he don't even know what position I'm in right now. He don't know. If the woman was the weaker vessel, why the man keep tearing the woman down? Why he get to keep saying certain things to the woman? Why? Why they keep deceiving the woman? Most of the time we're tempted by men. Come on now, let's just tell the truth, Shane, that we're tempted by men. And then you got some married women out here that are tempted by men. They breaking up homes, happy homes. If the woman is a weaker vessel, why are you tempting her while she's in her marriage? If the woman is the weaker vessel. Come on now, y'all, we got to make this make sense. Come on now, then you got a one preacher man dating 5 women in the church. These women went to the church. This is what happened. These women went to the church. Wanted to seek God, wanted to know God. But guess what happened? The pastor, the pastor saw where these women were so vulnerable that he took advantage of them in their weakness. So if you know the woman is weak, why you keep tempting a woman? Why? And why is it that you feel like the woman is the one caused all of this, but it seems like the man is doing the most damage? To me, they want to be the pastor of the church, but they don't know how to pastor. They hurting women, calling them fools and hens and all kinds of other things. Come on now, you want to be a pastor? Let me put this up here. I don't know if they're gonna shut me down, but let me see. Can I put this up here? Let me see. Can I put this up here? All right. Let's see. Can it pop up here for just a second? All right. These folks want to be a pastor. They want to be a pastor, right? I don't know if it's gonna go up there or not, but they want to be a pastor. These folks want to be a pastor. That's what they want to do. They say the woman the weaker vessel. That's what they say they want to be. They want to be a counselor. That's what they want to be, Ryan. They want to be a pastor over the flock. But every time the women come into church, the pastor deceives them. Promised them all the things of this world. Promised them that they would be the first lady. Come on now. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Tell me I'm lying, because I'm not. Let the word speak for itself. The same way they did Jesus, when he tempted Jesus 40 days and 40 nights, that's the same way the woman is tempted every single day of her life. The woman has to be thrust into prostitution because the man refused to lead. The man tempts her and say, I'll give you this if you give me that. If you break your bond with God, I will give you this. Say it ain't so. But you want to be pastor. You want to be counselor. That's what you want to be. You want to be all of this. All of this. All these pastors out here. All these pastors. Well, another one there. He out here tempting dudes, but let me put it up here. Anyway, that's what I heard, allegedly. So, let me see if I got another pastor up here. I don't know if I got another one up here or not, but anyway. So, these pastors out here. Oh, there. Let me see. This one right here. This one right here, too. That one, too. Little Larry. All right. This one, too. This man, too, on the left. He knew that this woman was married, and he a pastor. No, the woman is the weaker vessel. Look at here. How's the woman? They keep streaming it. Oh, the woman is the weaker vessel. The woman is the weaker vessel, but you are the ones that are acting like snakes, deceiving the woman. Somebody help me. Somebody help me with this. Tearing the woman down to the ground. They always come with these snake propositions. I'll give you this if you give me that. You got to break that celibacy, because you don't break that celibacy, I'm gone. Come on now, these are snakes. Like, call it the way it is. My Lord, I'm sorry, but who put them in charge? I'm just trying to figure this out. Who put them in charge? They want to be a pastor so bad. They want to be a prophet. They want to be over churches. They want to be all of this. But they don't even know how to protect the woman. Because they busy destroying the woman. They keep saying, oh, the woman's supposed to do this and that, blah, blah, blah. Supposed to submit, supposed to do all this. Man have rule. Yeah, that was after the curse. That was the curse. That was the curse. But before it happened, what was she then? So I'm just saying, it's just so much disrespect. These people still walking up under the curse. They say they're no longer up under the curse of the law. Why are you still disrespecting the woman and deceiving the woman, talking down on the woman? I'm just saying. I'm just having a conversation. That's it. I'm not gonna be on here long, but I just want to say something, because this has have been really on my heart lately about the woman, the man and the woman, and this deception. You know, Eve got deceived, but who was it? Because from what I'm seeing now today, is a lot of men have deceived women. There have been men that walked away from families, leaving their children, hopping from one bed to another bed, making babies. Come on now, neglecting their whole families. and don't even have a conscience and don't even care. They even blame the woman when the woman get pregnant. Like they had no part in it. I'm just saying. But all these pastors, all these people want to be pastors. These men want to be pastors. And they destroying the ministries. But they don't want a woman to preach. They don't want a woman to minister. They don't want a woman to testify of the goodness of Jesus. They don't want no. It's oh God ain't no. That's a lie from hell. That's a lie from hell. Okay, so I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why is such a fight? Man is fighting a woman. Why? Why is the fight? Why? Why did Satan seem to want to attack Eve and not Adam? And the Bible says and then the woman shall bruise the head of the serpent. This is the book of Genesis to those that read King James and read the Bible. Come on now. These pastors don't know how to protect the woman. We out here fending for ourselves because they think their job is to leave the woman at home to just make babies and walk away from it and travel and keep throwing acting like a papa is a rolling stone all over town making babies. Like that is what a man's supposed to do, or that's supposed to give them some type of power. Jesus, really? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something is not right. Why was it important to Satan to deceive the woman? Why he worked so hard to deceive the woman, the snake? Why? Why do men every day find it their business to wake up in the morning to find some woman's life to destroy their essence? For the woman, come on now. If we can keep destroying her, oppressing her, come on now. She's not going to be able to birth a perfect world. She's not going to be able to do that. She'll birth a toxic world, a bitter world, a depressed world. Women are made to birth worlds. Okay? So I'm just having a conversation, y'all, because this situation with this guy, how he used his tongues and how he uses words towards women is very troubling. And I had to think about this. Like, we know the men of the world gonna act like that, and we know they're gonna speak like that. But why do we have men that claim and profess that they are Christians and they are men and women of God, men of God? Why are they depressing the woman? Why are they mistreating the woman? Why? This ain't adding up. Church men don't supposed to look like those of the world. Period. That's number one. But these men here, they want to be pastors so bad. Pastors so bad. Because some people have a vision. Some of these men be having visions of having a lot of women. That's their vision. Their vision is not really to bring forth the glory of God. That ain't their vision. Their vision is to have money and have a lot of women around them. That's it. So I'm just saying. So I heard something today. Somebody told me today, right? It was very heartbreaking. The lady told me today that her daughter, something happened to her daughter, and she was afraid to report it. And because of something or whatever, right? So I'm like, this is what we are called to do. This is what we're called. This is what men are called to do, to destroy women, destroy our daughters before they even can know their real names or their last name or know their birthday. Some men just got the snake in them. We just got to open up our eyes and see and realize this here. I'm just saying. That's sad. She had to tell me that. That's what happened. That's real sad. It's sad. Before she even can know her name, like, this just doesn't make any sense. It's not adding up, and we need to open up our eyes and see what is going on around here. If these men supposed to protect us, these men supposed to lead us, why are they acting like snakes, creeping into our daughters' rooms and taking away their essence before they can even know their name? Every time a woman hit the front door of the church, the pastor got to think that every woman belonged to him that's in that church. Come on now. Something ain't right. Some just ain't right. Something ain't right, period. For men to be attacking women, period. This is suspect, and it's troubling, very distasteful for any man to attack a woman, especially when they want to live right, and especially when they speaking about the word, when they speaking about God. It's very troubling how they mock. Look, you guys, y'all don't saw all the evidence on my channel. How they mock the woman. Not teaching the woman, but mocking the woman. How a pastor is supposed to be a pastor or a teacher, but mocking the one he's supposed to teach and lead? What we do that at? So it's very distasteful. So it's very distasteful, and you guys, y'all better open up your eyes and look and see. Every time you turn around, the pastor done slept with somebody in the church. Y'all better open up your eyes. We got some snakes in the pulpit. These men want to lead these churches. These men want to do all of it, but they can't live up to standard. How is it that the pastor is ending up sleeping with the woman in the church when he don't even supposed to have no relationship with that woman outside of the ministry? That's a conflict of interest anyway. How is it that they end up sleeping with these women in churches? This is crazy. It doesn't make any sense. It's not adding up. All this stuff is just not adding up. It's just not adding up. So I want you guys to really pay attention, because this hour right here, us women, we got to cover ourselves. We got to protect ourselves, because the man is not going to protect us. I'm just going to be honest. We got to really trust in God more than anything in this world. We got to trust him. We got to trust God. That's it. We got to trust him. It's just number one. It's number one. Because this doesn't make any sense. These men have, even the pastor, this stuff don't crept up in the church. It just doesn't make any sense. This stuff is crazy. I was like, Lord have mercy. What kind of pastor is this? I mean, just over here calling folk fools and stuff. This ain't no pastor. This just an entertainer. Just like what's the guy named Mike? What's these little clowns name out here making a fool out of themselves? These little clown jesters. You little jesters. So we got to wake up and we got to do what we got to do, because if we don't, their word gonna be destroyed. Exactly. Nothing but an entertainer. That's it. Playing games. Nothing but an entertainer. Show ain't no preacher. And show ain't no pastor. Ain't called a shepherd. You called a shepherd a flock. The Bible say you are called a shepherd a flock. You are called to protect this flock. And the Bible say he was against them. The book of Jeremiah. He's against those that lead the flock astray, that talks to this flock harshly. The Bible speaks that. I don't read the scripture to many on my channel. He's against those pastors. And I understand why this pastor is not a pastor now. Because he do not know how to protect the woman. We are God's gift. And if you can't treat the woman right, Jesus, this is not gonna, it's not gonna fly. This is not gonna fly. When he led the flock astray, when this man, he said this to me, and he talked to me downward, that could have led me astray to the wolves, to the wolves, and they could have told me up. That's what the Bible say. The Bible did not tell him. He comes on, claim he doing God's will. You're not doing God's will. You're doing Satan's will, the beast's will. The beast. The Bible says not to lead the flock astray. Exactly. The Bible says not to lead the flock astray. That's what the Bible says. And every time you turn around, there always got to be somebody led astray. There always got to be debates and arguments. These people are crying out for the Lord. And if this person want to be a pastor, he's sending the flock. But this pastor don't know how to take care of the flock. Don't know how to take care of the flock. He's sending a blessing to both of them, but they don't even know how to take care of the flock. Come on now. And then his armor bearers goes out and do his dirty deeds and attack the flock some more. That's sad. That is sad. I'm just saying it's sad. The Bible speaks about this, how God loves his sheep. If you hurt one, he said, what did he say? If you hurt the least one of mine, your time is coming. Look, y'all, I'm telling you what the Lord showed me. Time is coming. It ain't no more playing. It ain't no more, I know more than you. It ain't, God ain't, this person had to ask God to make him a pastor. Make me a pastor, Lord. Okay? I want a church, Lord. Send me the sheep. Send me a flock. Send me people. God is sending them. Gave him, okay, so you think you can be a pastor. This is what you asked me for. This is what you asked me for. So you think you ready? Because you know how to speak intelligent. You think you ready because you can articulate. You ain't ready to be a pastor. You're not called to be a pastor. You asked to be a pastor. But I tell you what you called to be, but I can't say nothing. But at the end of the day, this thing right here, this right here, this one right here, this one right here, this one, this one days a number. God came to send somebody to him to tell him that God had a message for him, but instead he wanted to turn the whole thing around and all this and that. If you ask God to make you a counselor, you ask God for all these things, and you fail the test, one of the greatest tests in the world. This is sad. It's time to save people, not lead them astray. The Bible says save them, save their souls, save them, teach them, love them, have grace and mercy. It's time to open up people's eyes and bring them to the light. So anyway, so it's just sad. It's just so sad. I just could not believe he actually came to my post and said some foolishness like that. I just could not believe that. But I don't know if he's gonna get his friend or his other partner to apologize. But since they don't like women, so that's gonna be hard. And that's very distasteful for them not to apologize to a woman. He apologized to everybody else, but won't apologize to me. Think everything okay. But anyway, so y'all need to open up your eyes and realize what is going on around here, ladies. Realize what is going on, because time is short. Time is short. Time is short. We don't have time anymore. Especially to Saiko. Saiko don't have time on his platform to be over here entertaining people. Entertaining people. Leading all God's people astray. Leading those that want to be in the fold astray. He have all different types of people on his platform that wanted to hear what he had to say. But then he also denounced apostles, prophets, the gifts, and stuff like that. He denounced certain things about the gospel. And that's very troubling itself, but it is what it is, and he just wants something to hold on to, I guess. I don't know. He just want to be smart or act like he's smart. But you can't outsmart the Bible. You can't outsmart God. That's number one. You can't outsmart God. That's number one. You're never going to outsmart God. Never. That's period. Never. So, like I said, let me get back to this point. Like I said, time is short, and there's no time to be playing. It really is not no time to be playing. Like I told them, hey, you could disagree with whatever when it comes to the gospel. You can disagree with it. And the only reason why you disagree with it because I am a woman. I'm a woman because I said the same identical thing that the other prophet said on his post. But since I'm a woman, he don't believe. When I came to him, I was trying to tell him something, but hey, he wants to keep his heart closed and his head closed because he don't been to theology school. So he holding on to that belief and doctrine. So anyway, but exactly, you can't never outsmart God, period. And when I said on my post, I said that somebody don't have the spirit of discernment. And I said that somebody don't have the spirit of discernment. I think my phone keep freezing up too. I can see it stopping here. Let me see, is that Wi-Fi back on? Because that Wi-Fi just popped right back on for no reason. So, like I said, you can't outsmart God anyway. None of us can. I'm telling you, from the day that I said yes to God, come on now, even though I was already talking to the Lord in my mother's womb, but from the day I said and realized who the Spirit was, I said yes, and it just seemed like I just been having a hard time. Just been having a hard time with these particular men. It's just like this attitude and behavior. It's just somebody. Well, not some of them, but gosh, my God. One preacher told me, let me tell you what one preacher told me. I'm not going to mention no name now, but this just for an example. We was having a conversation about relationship, and I was saying, hey, you can find a woman that's celibate. Oh, the minister said, no, ain't nobody got time for that. So they don't understand, and they probably do, but they thinking with their other brain. Y'all already know. But you expect a minister to understand how the power and the glory of God works. When if you did anything around the glory or the in the tabernacle, and anytime you did anything around the glory of God, what happened to these people? They died, didn't they? These people died. Even the story in the book of Acts, how these two people actually lied to Paul, and what happened? They died. They died. These ministers should understand when a woman is carrying the glory of God, you can't mistreat her. You just gonna say, oh, we ain't doing that today. When a woman is anointed, you cannot be out here trying to act like a snake and tell her God will forgive you 7 times, 7 times 7. I mean, these men don't understand. They don't understand. They do understand, but they don't understand. You cannot treat a woman that anointed and that carries the glory of God any kind of way. That goes for anybody. I don't care who you are. The man's supposed to protect the woman. If the man can't protect the woman, then why are they bragging about being the head and the lead? I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just trying to figure this out. It's a lot of women that are afraid to even go to church because they say, we go to church, we're gonna find them in there too. They're gonna be there too. And they think it funny. They think it entertaining to be getting caught cheating and all this. They think it's just entertaining, but no, God is saying time is short. Time is short. Time is short. So I don't want to hold you guys up at all, period. I just came on just to have a conversation because I am not going to be playing with no man. No, I'm talking about no man, period. Not one that tries to destroy my essence or try to destroy my mind. Anything you no, it ain't even gonna work today. It's not gonna work today. So they need to get it together. They need to get it together. Exactly. Exactly. The preacher beach. Exactly. Look, the preacher be cheating on his wife and everything. Cheating on his wife. All kinds of men. Be cheating on his wife and everything. I be like, Lord, Lord, have mercy. Yeah, I gotta go to church. I'm going to church for a man, honey. You when you go to church for a man, you're gonna find a snake in the church. A snake. Y'all both need to wait at least some time for both of y'all to clean y'all life up. So, and then the pastor be up there gogging and lusting off the women in the pool in the congregation, like he the pimp of the day, like he the man of the hour. I'm just saying, come on now. That's just like you bring your child around the pastor, and every time you turn around, he's sleeping with your child. Come on now. How you think God feel? That don't make no sense. Exactly. But yeah, the preacher, yeah, they be woman from the church, just all backwards. So why the preacher never end up with that woman from the church? They do. Oh, you said why a preacher never end up? Oh, okay, just all backwards. Exactly. And then like, who you got these couple of preachers out here marrying these celebrity women and all this stuff, and who is that pastor? Keon Henderson. He married that lady. I ain't no shade, no shade, no shade, no shade. But Keon Henderson married that woman. Keon Henderson married that woman from what is it, Basketball Wives or something like that. Not him. Him and who else? It's another celeb, Fantasia. Who else? Uh, what's that lady name? What's that guy name that was crying and stuff on his page? What's that guy name? I did a video about him. But anyway, my point is, like she said, why the preacher never end up with a woman from the church? Just all backwards. Exactly. They marrying all these celebrities. No shade to the celebrities now. Not saying you ain't worthy, but it takes some time to get you through that consecration. We have to go through some things. Now we want to sit up here, Jed. He want to go out here and marry the other folks and marry these celebrities and stuff like that. These folks come with demons. We have to go through a process. The priest ain't got no business marrying a celebrity. She ain't even been consecrated. But we ain't doing it the right way. We ain't doing it the right way. And that's the truth. We're not doing it the right way. It's supposed to be done properly. No consecration, no sustaining for about a year, none in year two, ain't none of this. Everybody going straight forward, head in. All they are is motivational speakers. That's it. That's it. That's all they is. Motivational speakers. so, so anyway, and so hi, hello, Frederick. So It just doesn't make any sense. It's just so much going on out here, Miss Rain. It's just so much. But when I come back on, if I don't come on Sunday, I gotta prepare for my video for next Sunday because it'll be uh I gotta prepare for my video next Sunday, and so I will. Yeah, they motivational speakers. That's all they are. You see how they always rhyming all the time. If you go to the light, what I did Keon said. He said something. But when I come back on my video the Sunday after next, I'm gonna get these quotes off their page and I'm gonna quote them. I'm gonna put them up on the screen and I'm gonna show you how they be trying to sound prophetic, because prophetic is line upon line, precept upon precept. It's not, you can't be out of sync. You know what I mean? It's like a rhythm. You remember we talked about this, like a rhythm, a beat. Boom, boom, boom. You can't be off beat when you are a prophetic person, but they be trying to mimic the prophetic, but and so he said, if you don't go to the light, you can't be right. Something like that. But that's not prophetic. But we gonna get to it, and I'm gonna show you guys, and it's gonna be a long drawn out video for real. A long out drawn video. We got to do that one, and we got to do the tongues, and we got to do the prophets, because I still got my notes for that too as well. We got to do the prophets. It's gonna be a long drawn out video, and I may not get back on live until later, because there's a lot of things I got to talk about. There's a lot of things I saw in open spaces. I already got the videos for that, but we're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be a teachable moment. Even about little Larry Reed. Larry Reed, I heard like Larry Reed got a little boyfriend. Larry Reed got a boyfriend. Larry Reed allegedly got a boyfriend. Come on, Larry. Larry. Now we forgave that man a long time ago. And then he came out with all the allegations. Lord have mercy. All the allegations. He out here. And now he out here allegedly has a boyfriend now. Mm, 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 mm. They ain't come from me. It came from somebody else, but that's what the word is in the street. The YouTube streets. But that's his business. Whatever he got going on, just don't bring it over here. I ain't gotta listen to you. I ain't gotta be on your prayer lines. I ain't gotta be speaking in tongues with you. I ain't gotta do none of that with you. Ain't none of my business. That's y'all business over there. Y'all want to be witches and warlocks. That's y'all business. You said LR back at it. You said LR back at it. You said LR back at it. Tasha K being sued by Bishop Whitehead. I saw it. I said, Lord. But Bishop had already said it. Bishop said, I'm going to sue you. He don't send his paperwork and everything to Tasha K. She got this secret little thing she be charging $12 a month for, and she be saying some things inside her thing. But I don't reveal nothing out of her thing. I'm not subscribed to it anymore. I just subscribed to it when Levante was going through his little thing with the allegations of molestation. So I only subscribed then, but I'm not subscribed to it now. So she got other people information in there, and I think it's wasn't illegible or something, like it wasn't truth. So LR back at it. So anyway, so I'll be shutting off all kind of communication, right, with anybody or any man that want to talk trash to me, period. That's just number one. I'm cutting off all communication, and we just gonna do our content over here. We see something crazy out there in the atmosphere about these folks, we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We gotta talk about it. But I try to help the man out now. He said he want to be a full-time content creator and all this and that. I'm trying to help the man out, but he didn't want to be no full-time content creator. He wanted to go snapping. He wanted to say this. He wanted to say that. I said, okay, cool. But I'm not digging the all the words now. Now all that bashing and stuff. I ain't with all that now. That's just too much. It makes my head hurt. I be having these headaches once I get through reading his post and looking at his video. I be having bad headaches. But that's a sign too. The devil's in the building. So, but little LR out here doing the most, ain't it? Little LR. But anyway, so I will be back to talk about the rest of the stuff. And then he said something over there on his channel. I wanna respond to that too as well. Not in a harsh way, but I wanted to give my opinion towards what he was saying about how people out here got videos of this man, Prophet Lovey or something like that. But my videos is not to bash the man at all. My videos just for educational purposes. It's not just to bash anyone. But it's a dangerous thing to deceive yourself. It's a dangerous thing when you feel like you're telling the truth and you're not, and when you find out the truth, it just you be shocked, you be ashamed. you know. How you dating somebody and you feel like they the best thing you ever met in the world, and they tell you all these lies and stuff, you believe everything they say, and also you find out the truth. That so that way. So when these people find out the truth, they up here believing. I don't know why this thing's stuck, and then my thing is moving. Okay, so once these people really find out the truth, what they've been preaching the whole time been a lie, for some, they're gonna be very shocked and ashamed. All right. So, cause they read the Bible in such a way that you be like, "What? You really believe that this is what they're saying?" Like, what? You really believe that? Why he said what he said? But man, get out of here. Some of this stuff need to be interpreted. That's true, but some of it, but not all of it. Some of it just be read, need to be read and understood. That's it. Yeah. So when it comes to the Book of Revelation, some of the things that Elijah did, yeah, we can walk through that and try to, kind of figure out what's going on there. But some of the things when it comes to us living right, that's not need that don't need no interpreting. It's just live right. That's it. Ain't no isn't buzzing around it. And that really wasn't a mystery when Jesus came. Jesus said, Jesus. That's it. Was no mystery. They didn't have to keep going around the bush and figuring out who he was. They were going all over the hill, under the water, everywhere, just to try to figure out who it was. But anyway, I don't want to hold you guys long, but I know I never talked about the men that got lost up under the water all the way down there trying to find the Titanic. I know I ain't saying nothing about that, but I've been looking at all the reports and stuff on it, when it first happened and stuff like that. And I was like, what? Come on. This is embarrassing. For real. It was embarrassing. But I just could not believe this man built a submarine with a remote control. I kept saying, is this a game? Is this a joke? So, but my condolences to the family, my condolences. They was trying something, but I would have sent a decoy. I would have sent somebody down there. I would never went down. I would have sent two, three dummies down there first. That's what normally they use, but I don't know why they didn't. That's crazy. I would never went down there. Not with no ship that was controlled by remote control from a game. That's crazy. So anyway, you guys keep praying for my mom and everything. So thank you, Hi Frederick. I still want my music. Don't forget. So okay. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you. Let me see this how this look up in the window. Because I made me another thing here. This thing is so slow today. This thing is so slow. I don't know why it's so slow. Look, it going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's wrong with this thing today. I'll just take it off. Come on. It's just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's see what that pop up. It's just dragging. I don't know. I don't know. I'm done with this thing here. I don't know what's going on with it. Look at it. It's just short. It's just hitting all these buttons. I don't know. It's just going back and forth, back and forth. I don't know what's going on. Okay, okay. I got it. So anyway, let me get over here. All right, so I want to say hi to T Got too as well before I get off. Thank you guys for supporting me big time. I appreciate you guys. I am out there watching you guys' content. Uh, what is it? K Dub G, yeah, K Dub G220 Ministries. Who else? I was on somebody else live the other night. He was on live with somebody else too. What's that guy name? Don't tell him I forgot the guy name. I think his name Mark or something like that. But I'll share his channel on my community channel. I'll share it. I don't forgot what the man channel name. Sort of Truth. Okay, him. And then it's another channel. But anyway, there's so many Christian channels out there don't make no sense, period. Right? So you guys go and follow them. I'll share them on my community channel, my community wall, or whatever. All right, so all right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be bringing you the viral moments and videos. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.